Hi, this is Dustin with TechMD. Today we're going to be repairing a Galaxy 6 that is water damaged. Yay! How fun this is going to be. I am not looking forward to it at all. So, what she told me is that the phone turns on, you can hear it, blah blah blah, but no display. So the first things we're going to do is just try a new display before diving deep into the water damage. We're gonna get our heat gun, Wagner, that I use with a pointed tip at 950 degrees and start moving it around until it's hot to the touch. There's just adhesive all along the side, so that's really the only spot you need to focus on. Try to avoid the middle because that's where the battery's at. Okay, now that we got it nice and warm, take our tool here, ice-sesame tool, works really good. Get under here. And start slicing away. Now don't go in too deep because you don't want to cut any cables, but especially right here. Just keep it very thin right there. Now we can peel it up. Everything should come off with ease. Everything's still in perfect condition. No scratches, you crazy idiot internet haters. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and pull this off, the adhesive, so that way we can get underneath the screws. Okay. Normally I pause the video at this point, but a lot of people have not opened up this phone yet, so I'm just going to keep this going, rolling. So that way you can see actually where all the screws are. It's really important that you get all the screws, or you're not going to be able to separate this. Sorry for the lighting, but this is all I got for now. It's 8 o'clock in the morning here, and I just need to get this done now before it gets busy. Some of the screws don't want to come out because they're stubborn. It's fine as long as you loosen them up. Okay, now we got all the screws undone. This one might be able to shake loose, but I doubt it. Thank you for calling TechMD. This is Dustin. I'm gonna help you. Yeah. What time are you thinking? Oh, okay. Let's plan for 10 o'clock. How's that sound? Or 10:30. Okay. Yeah, we'll take a look at it. Which phone is it? One more time? Okay. And you replaced it through us? Oh, okay. So you haven't cracked it or broke it at all? Oh. Okay. Yeah, we'll definitely take a look at it and see if we can get another one on there. Let's can you call the main line and get scheduled in, because my parts are not going to be here until about 3 to 5, so I'd rather have you come over when my parts are here. Yeah, that's going to be... Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Yeah, well, I mean, we can take a look at it and see, go from there. So, but like I said, I'd prefer to wait until my screens are in. So give mainline a call and then get scheduled in. I would recommend after 5, because I'm just not sure, exactly what, if I'm going to have it at 1 or 5. But get scheduled in, and then I'll call you as soon as I get the parts in, and then maybe we can get you in sooner. Okay, thank you. All right, bye. So we're just trying to turn it on right now. Just run those 2 connections. Nothing yet. It's supposed to bridge these 2 connections and it turns on. There we go. Screwdriver works. Okay, so it looks like it's not water damaged enough to break the LCD, which is good. I don't see any corrosion anywhere so far. I'm going to remove this whole thing out, obviously, to take out the LCD. If you can salvage the LCD, you can actually give it water treatment, because it doesn't have a backlight. You can also do... what's it called? It's in China, and they can replace the cables. Oh, I think she gave me a pin. Let me check here. Nope, she did not give me a pin. That's okay. Well, looks like everything's working, so I mean, we can't really tell beyond that. I'm gonna go ahead and turn it off. Okay, so this is not much for water recovery, but if you want to watch water recovery on my other iPhone 6, it's basically the same. You have to take off these plates. To be honest, I was not looking forward to doing any of that craziness. Okay, so we are going to actually, you know what? I could show you water recovery on this, on the screen. Let's try to do water recovery. Now, sometimes the water will vibrate underneath the screen, and it will start bubbling up the screen, but we can give the customer an option to either take it like that or get a new screen. If they take it like that, obviously they're gonna save some money. So let's go ahead and attempt a different thing. Usually when phones go out, the screens don't typically go out on the Galaxies with water damage, but I don't know, I guess it's all different. Oh, my phone's ringing. Thank you for contact MD. This is Dustin. I may help you. What are we talking about that on the iPhone? Okay. Yeah. Did you do the repair yourself? Trying to fix the screen? Okay. Yeah. I get blue screens all the time. I mean, not all the time, but like 1 in 300. Yeah, it's nothing. It's an amateur mistake. He just broke the nothing to do with the long screw either, by the way. He just broke the camera. Yeah. So if he was like a tech, all you have to do is unplug the camera and see if it turns on. And if it does, then you replace the camera. If it doesn't, then you have to evaluate it further, board level. The one on the right hand side. The one that's up and down. Make sure you unplug the battery too. Do a battery reset. So, yeah. Most likely. I don't know. I've never fixed it. I'd have to take a look at it. I do all kinds of weird soldering jobs all the time, but I have not seen that particular problem yet. I've heard of it, but not repaired it yet. I just need to take a look at the problem and go from there. But I mean, if I have to take out the whole motherboard, yeah, you're gonna be charged, $100 taking out the motherboard. If you take out the motherboard for me, then yeah, I'll probably only charge you like 50. Okay. You're welcome. Bye. People trying to do self-repairs. Not good. Breaking stuff on their phone. This battery is such a pain in my ass. Whew, scary. I hate pulling this thing out. Yeah, man, I think I cut into it too. I can smell it. Ah, jeez. Really stuck on there. pull too hard. Okay. So for the parts that have been ripped open, just cover it back up. What you're gonna do is get some tape here and then cover up the loose ends. If you don't, it won't work. I learned this trick on another battery that I didn't have a replacement for. Ah! Come back here, battery. Sorry, I'm trying to keep this all on the camera here. Okay. Now we got our battery taped back up here. I don't think there's any other cut connections. Looks fine now. Okay, now we're gonna take out the rest of this. Okay, so let's go ahead and unscrew this here. Pop this out. On my earlier Samsungs, this was all glued on. So, oh yeah, this is still glued on the other side. There's no way of taking that out. That sucks. I really wanted to take that out. Oh, the next option is to pull out the LCD then. And there's no way to bend this up and add them out of there. Okay, so yeah, let's go ahead and remove the LCD. LCD doesn't work anyways, right? So if I break it, moot point. Let's remove this plastic guard off it. So the goal is to obviously make as high profit as possible and give the customer the best deal at the same time. So if I put that new LCD on for $220 and I purchase the part for $150, I'm only making $70. If I do the water recovery on this screen and get it up and running and charge $150 for the water recovery, then I just made $150 versus the 70. So my interest is to very well make sure the customer keeps to everything original. So I don't know if this is required or not. I'm just trying to help it come loose here without burning the screen. We're getting it nice and hot to the touch. Speaking of which, it's so hot that I gotta put some gloves on. Get these gloves at like Walmart, as seen on TV section. Keep your tool very far away from that LCD, but just slice off the glue. So this is exactly how far we can go in right there. Just right up to that point. So we're trying not to cut any cables down there. I highly recommend having backup cables just in case you mess up. I'm gonna get under the LCD right now and take the daring leap. Here we go. Too fast up. Careful about that. God, I usually protect myself from doing that. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is I had to put a plastic tool under here. If I can find one. There we go. Plastic razor. Let's get this a little bit more warmed up here again. Starting to cool off. It's hot. Okay, now for the final finale here. Come on. Make sure you keep that heat gun away from that screen. Okay, so we are still attached. Just got to remove the attachment here. Without slicing these cables. Okay, we salvaged that. Now let's see if we screwed up anything slicing too fast here. Nope, it just looks like we nicked this here, but it's fine. Okay, the adhesive will be all garbage after doing water recovery on it. I don't see any corrosion at all on this display, which is kind of frustrating. So I'm just going to take a simple, I'm not going to put it through the ultrasonic cleaner because I really don't want to have to redo this repair. I'm just going to scrub it with some alcohol and my toothbrush. Right now I'm just getting under the cables here. Checking for any kind of corrosion or anything like that there. Okay, I'm gonna attempt to do this without getting the screen too wet. I've watched this stuff be underwater for a long time and work on YouTube, so I'm not sure the screen would go out so easily. So all I'm doing here is getting a little alcohol, let's clean this out a little bit. If you feel it's necessary, clean out your bin with some distilled water, alcohol, or even soap and distilled water. You don't want any minerals on your brush here. That's the whole point of cleaning the corrosion off. So the reason why I'm not putting this whole thing through the ultrasonic cleaner is, once again, I want to preserve the display from getting bubbles under it. And also, I want to preserve the adhesive if possible. I should probably put this on a rag. Ugh. How about this part on a rag? Okay, enough scrubbing, that's enough. Alright, now that we got our display cleaned, hopefully, let's get this going here. Now, if it doesn't work right away, I would obviously want to check my battery. So I would put the new display back on and see if it still works. So just recommend doing that. Alcohol dries fast. Just making sure it was dry. Okay, that's on there. Okay, we don't need to check anything else. We just need to get this display up and running. Come on, please, oh please, oh please. Experiencing nothing, so let's check the charge port. There we go. Okay, so the screen turned green when I was trying to turn it on. So at this point, the screen is either bad or we're going to try water damage recovery on it in the ultrasonic cleaner. Please look at my other videos to see how the ultrasonic cleaner works for the iPhone 6 water damage. My phone is out of battery power right now, so I have no option but to turn off the film. Alright, hi, this is Dustin with TWPD, and so we're just finishing up this video, part 2 here. And we're going to see if after doing through the water recovery system, the ultrasonic cleaner, if it got it working here. So last time, before we did the water recovery, the screen was turning green. Not sure if I caught that on film or not because my battery died. Alright, so we got that all in. Okay, so now we're going to touch these two connections here. Hello. Okay. I need to see the Kindle. Yep. Okay. Is it just the glass? Okay, it's LG 70. Look on that on the eBay for digitizer only, but I do believe that glass is $13. So quote them 60 for that repair. Nexus 7 and a Kindle. Yes, we can do charging ports for both of them. Once again, I need to see it, see what model it is before I can quote, but in general, usually charging ports are around $70. Yeah, we just need to know model numbers. Yeah, model numbers. Yep, I'm the only one who does those, yeah. It's South Jordan, he could do it, yeah. He just has to order the part in. We'd have to order part for him, so you can do that over whatever you call it, Square. Okay, thank you. Yep, bye. Okay, so we are just having issues upon issues. Okay, so no go on this. It's really unfortunate. Hopefully I'll be able to send it off to China and get them to fix it. But probably not. My luck. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and pull out the battery. Pull out the motherboard once again. Come on out of there. Okay, now we just got the frame only. No excess glue. Wipe it off if there is. Take our new screen that we already know works. We tested it. So once again, you would desolder these plates off here all over and do water recovery if needed to on the board if the phone is not turning on. That does not need to be done today because it was just a bad screen from the water damage. Make sure you have adhesive and everything is sticky on your new screen. If not, then you'll have to apply adhesive. Also, don't forget the mesh or you're going to be really hating life. Well, at least we're able to get the water damage screen to actually turn on. Before I showed you on the video, I couldn't get it to turn on at all. Just hear it. Okay, now we can seal it up a little bit better by pressing in. And now we're going to put it all together, cross our fingers, and hope everything is fully functioning. We want to scratch our brand new screen. Okay, so we have to put everything back into place. Figuring out where everything goes is another question, though. Okay, that goes there. There we go. And the ever so weird piece here has multiple different layers of items here. Looks like we're gonna need to plug it in just like I was going at it initially. Okay, there we go. So, to recap here, taking out all these small parts is pointless. So don't do it. I did it, well, for one, for the experience, and for two, I didn't know. Because you have to remove the LCD anyways if the LCD is water damaged. You have to do it really carefully, as you've seen me doing that. Certainly don't claim to be the best technician in the world here. I do claim that I've been doing this for 13 years. Started with computers and gaming consoles and worked my way up to TVs and cell phones and tablets and all that. Smartwatches and soldering jobs, and I do all kinds of stuff. But I'm good, just not like super good like some people claim to be. That's fine. You're really good at stuff like that. You should come work for us. Make some good money. I'm looking for pro techs that want to make a lot of money.
Dustin, I'm not going to work.
Okay.
I'm going to go get the staph infection taken care of. It's making me really feel gross.
You leaving now? Because Gary just...
Gary is back. I'm going to leave.
Oh.
Did you need anything before I go?
Nope.
My pants are so tight, it's smashing it and it hurts really bad.
Okay. I gotta... I want to take this stuff to the mailbox, but we can do it later today.
Well, we'll go do that first.
No, I have to spend several hours with it. That's why I wanted to see if you're going to work or not.
Oh, well, I don't know how long I'll be at the ER though.
That's fine.
Okay. Hi. Okay, so I called Monique and I told her the truth. I said I have a huge staph infection that's not popping and I have natural
Sorry for the
stuff that I usually
blocking the camera, but putting these things in require you to look close up. Okay. Just make sure the cables are all weaved in right. There we go. I don't want to weave in. Okay, I just plugged the battery in here. Forgot to hit resume. Just gonna get the screen in. Actually, I like to go about it the other way. There we go. And the charge port fits in there smoothly. Carefully plug this in. Just kind of press down and then inward at the same time. Just kind of like the iPhone. That's okay if it's not sitting flush yet. Okay, put our SIM chip in there. Okay. Let's tighten it up and turn it on and test it one more time. Just gonna screw down a few screws. Looks good. We got 4G LTE.
Yes. Yes. My stupid eczema incursion says, no. We are friends. I have pants on, so it's really hard to. I'm wondering if I should just change the jacket. Because I've got really tight pants on and it's running very slow. Well, oh, I put on the tight pants to try and get it to pop, but it's not popping, it's just the rush.
Put some double-sided adhesive on here.
Yeah, I'm not probably going to yeah, but when I take them, don't take them all, either way, if I take them all or don't, it comes back.
Okay, now that we got the double-sided adhesive on, all right, and we're set.